It can get you very easily. It's always in the back of your mind that tomorrow may not come. For me, I can't live my life reflecting on those sorts of things too much. I'm a runner, I want to run and I want to do these events, so that's what I'm doing. This year I've been training for the Berlin Marathon. It's just around the corner. It'll be the last marathon major in the series. Greatest fear for me is not finishing something I've started. When I look at the times I run, in Chicago and in Boston, I only made the cut-off time by 1.5 minutes. And now I'm coming to Berlin and it has the shortest cut-off. It's played on my mind a lot because if I don't make the cut-off, there'd be no marathon majors for me. I won't be going back. I really didn't know whether I was going to be able to complete the journey because my disease is a progressive disease. If you said to a doctor, I know a guy with severe lung disease and is about to finish the World Marathon Majors, they would say rubbish. That doesn't happen, because it doesn't. Running with COPD feels like you're suffocating. It's not an exaggeration. You are suffocating. It seems a bit counterintuitive, but the more breathless I make myself, the better my body can manage it. It's able to adapt, it's able to change. While I may only have these days 30% lung function, I get 100% out of that 30%. I still have to pinch myself that I've actually got this far and I'm still able to run. I don't think there's any rules to this.
No. How am I up?
Before my first grandson was born, my goal was for him to run a marathon with me when he turns 18. Not something that I thought I would be able to do when I got diagnosed with this disease. When he first saw my medals, the majors, he said, "Can I have one?" I said, "I can give you one, but you got to promise me to give it back when you have your own." So he might be a bit young to put that together. That's what I will tell him one day. Perfect. Do you remember our first marathon together?
Well, that wasn't actually our first marathon together. That was just the first marathon only together.
Well, that's right. So what was it?
New York.
It
Horrendous day for me.
How long did it take you?
Far too long.
Who won?
Well, you did that
Thank
day,
you.
but...
My wife, Leanne. She was a tower of strength for me.
It'd be nice if it was a New York kind of a day, actually, because New York was cold.
It was.
It was only 11 degrees or something on the
We had
start
beanies
line.
on. We come to realise that we couldn't live our life worrying about what was going to happen.
We've still got those jacket things. I don't think we've got the foil things anymore.
So we thought we've just got to get active and we've got to be doing things.
I've just brushed my teeth, so I'll have some water and see how we go.
Family is number one for me. They've all been very supportive and helped me out over the years.
Are you training over the weekend?
A little bit. I did 10K on the treadmill yesterday.
I do worry about him. I try, I guess, not to share my worry about it as much because I know he's doing something that really makes a good impact for him and his life.
What's the countdown at now? How long to go?
Less than 2 weeks. So 2 weeks we'll be in Berlin and the race is 2 weeks tomorrow. Shining a light on the disease has always been the number one priority.
A lot of people have COPD, but a lot of people just don't know about it.
I know it's helped with other patients, you know, they tell me that they get inspired by what I'm doing, but they inspire me from the things they do, so we help each other. When I was younger, I believe the greatest joy you could have in life was making yourself happy at the expense of everyone else. It seems weird that I'm somewhat grateful to have this disease because it's made me look at life very differently. And it's made me want to listen to people. It's the saying, you learn so much more from listening than you do speaking. And so to just get to know people and to be able to help them when you can is important. And it's certainly something that I didn't recognise in the first part of my life. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Go. And for me, it's also about setting that example to my grandchildren and to my own kids. When I'm not here anymore, I want to be remembered as someone who never gave up. Didn't matter what the challenge was. No challenge was too big. You just got to keep fighting, and that's life. It's what we all have to do. We are on our way to the Berlin Marathon Expo to pick up my registration and to hopefully buy some cool merchandise because I'm a merch person. And it'll be potentially my last.
No, there's no potentially about it, Russell. This is your last international. It's done.
Well, this will be my last expo, so I need to stock up.
You're funny.
Put the mask up, please.
Yes, I have to put the mask on because the last thing I need is to get sick before race day. You do not want to get an infection, and you especially don't want to get one when you're in another country. In 2017, I did the London Marathon, and afterwards we did a river cruise over in Europe. And on the second week of the cruise, pretty much the whole boat got sick, including myself. I couldn't get out of bed because I was so breathless. And I was lying there thinking, I don't think I'm going to see the morning. And that is scary. But the sun come up, the medications kicked in, and I lived to fight another day. Wake up, it's time to shop.
Make it quick, Russell. So are you getting that one or just...
Beautiful.
What's the number?
Yep. Very excited. Race day is 2 days away. If I finish, it will be my 6th star. It's very exciting and especially good for those who I'm running for and those people with COPD who can't run. So this is for you guys.
It's been a really long, hard journey and I am so proud, so very proud that he's doing this for people who can't. Sorry.
I imagine when I come from a distance, I see the Brandenburg Gates. That's going to be the first thing is I know I'm there. I think crossing through the gates and thinking about this journey, it's going to be a really emotional time after this race. It's been a time, hasn't it?
It certainly has.
I'm very excited to get the race done, but I always second guess myself. And that's where my wife Leanne comes in handy because she gives me a slap across the face and tells me, don't be silly, you've got this. And I know I have. I guess like every runner, you get out there and you don't know you have until you cross the finishing line. Home sweet home. I have to use portable oxygen, so this is the unit I use. Battery slips in down the bottom here. And so my support runner will carry 3 of these batteries. That's how it works. So 42 kilometres with this little device is the reason why I can run marathons. With the backpack all loaded up, I'm close to 4 kilos. So, for those of you who run carrying 4 kilos on your back for 42k with 30% lung function, it's a challenge.
When you hear him talking about it, it makes it real, and it's kind of confronting in a lot of ways, because I just take for granted that it's all going to be okay and he's going to be okay.
Not making the cut-off time in Berlin will be devastating, because Berlin will be my one and done. It's been hard. I've had 2 races where I made the cut-off by 1.5 minutes, and that's stressful racing. There's not going to be a coming back and doing the race again, because I doubt whether I would be able to. If I can't make the cut-off this time around, I'm not going to make the cut-off for next time. Ta-da! I think I have to take this off at some stage. I'm not sure when.
So what's it there for?
I don't know.
Where's the backpack that...
You're going to have a little meltdown, aren't you?
Where's the backpack that Ellie is?
He's got his own backpack.
2 promises.
What?
You're going to do this safely
Yeah.
and you're going to get it done.
Yep. And the third one, I'm going to win. Alice, yeah, I'm going to go down and get him.
I was just standing here looking. Nobody's just walked in. Allie, Russell's coming down.
Obviously, I need a support runner to carry batteries.
How you doing? You alright?
Hi, how are you?
Not bad, thank you.
This is
Can I
Ali.
give you a hug?
My wife Leanne, she'll want to give you a hug.
How you doing?
Thank you.
That's alright, no problem.
I'm lucky enough to have a support runner running with me here in Berlin. So when we get to a battery change, it's basically zipping that, pulling the hose out, and then that's just
That unit there, so
that button there, push, and then slide that one in.
Couldn't ask for a better day, really, could you?
And the running gods, thanks to Leanne, are going to be with us, aren't they?
We've had a good stern chat, and all will be good.
You will finish.
That's exactly right.
I'm not coming all this way, not going to get to the finish.
That's right.
You'll see us crossing the finishing line, because they'll have me in a fire with hold over his shoulder and throw me across the finishing line. There you go, you're done. I've told Ali, I said, mate, I don't care what you do, your number one job is to get me over that finishing line under 6 hours 15. That's it.
Pointed out to us
Morning.
that we could probably go to 8 and it'd be quite easy for us to get from 8 to 21.
It's good to have people here. My brother and sister-in-law have been on this journey with me since day one. They've travelled from Australia. On the day of the race, it's really important for me to try and stay as relaxed as I can. Support desk.
Yes.
That's in there? Okay, so that's why we go. Beautiful.
Through the left side,
To the left
to the
side.
Brandenburger Gate, and
Yep.
then ask in another.
Beautiful, thank you, thank you. Breathlessness is triggered by a lot of things, and one of them is stress. Alright, so she said go to the left. We're looking for the support desk.
Support desk?
Yes.
I think it's on the other side and it's difficult to cross. You must go to the Brandenburg Gate.
I'm going to be nervous, and nervous is fine, but I need everything to go according to plan. I mean, we're not far from Brandenburg anyhow, because the start line's there. Support desk, we got to pick up an entry.
I don't know.
Don't know.
All I know is runners and
Ah.
spectators.
Okay.
That's all I know. This is ridiculous.
I have a support runner, and this is him, and we got told to come here in the morning to pick up what he needs.
You get that.
Thank you.
You get an arm wristband.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Stay safe.
Do it safely and get it done.
Exactly. So I'll probably say our goodbyes now. Love you.
See you, darling. See you on the other side. Yeah. Look after yourself.
So I'm glad I've got to start that race breathing as perfectly as I can breathe. Otherwise, the wheels will fall off that wagon very quickly. I just thought to myself, I just want to run the field. Getting the right pace rather than thinking about the pace I'd done in other races.
8 minutes per kilometre.
Oh, yeah, okay.
That's slowing down, so yeah, 8 minutes per kilometre.
Well, he will slow down now. Like, he wants to make it through to 30, so he's pushing through to 30 and then he'll back off the pace, I would say. Maybe he won't.
I knew there weren't early cut-offs that I had to worry about. And hopefully by just finding that comfortable pace, I could go further before I need to stop.
He went to 8:03, then 8:06, and then back to 8:30.
That's per 5K. Yeah. Only dropping 24 seconds per kilometre. He wants drugs? Okay, all right. Is he right there with you? He's having Panadol and Nurofen, just for pain relief because he's got problems with his hip flexor. Where?
Oh, look at the one with the blue.
Yeah.
They're about 10 metres behind him.
Come on, Russell! Come on, babe, move! Have you got water? Inhaler. God, you're doing well, babe. How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
Oh, like I'm running a marathon.
Well, that's good. Take some big deep breaths. Come on.
Right.
You've got plenty of time. You're doing so well. You haven't been stopping.
Not yet.
So just take a second. Just take a second. Love you. I'm so proud.
Thank you.
No being emotional. You're going to smash this.
Hi, buddy.
Good.
Darling,
See
see
you later on.
Keep going. We'll see you at the finish line, darling.
Yep. Berlin's described as a flat and fast course. I prefer a course where you had a short, steep hill and then a downhill, so then you've got that recovery. But for someone like me, even those small gradients just make you more and more breathless. That just tore me apart. The wheels are falling off the wagon.
That 5 hour mark and we'll stop, change your battery, get a couple of minutes breath.
From the 30k mark on, I started to suffer from severe hyperinflation, so where my lungs are filling up with air and I can't get rid of the air. It's a bit like suffocating. I walk. It was quite severe.
You want to take a 5 minute break?
Yeah. Ian and I have a pact that anything I do has to be done safely. Is what I'm doing safe? I was starting to stress that I didn't have enough time. You know, you start thinking all the thoughts like, can I finish? I was in this deep, dark hole. I just remembered thinking to myself, I've just got to keep putting one step in front of the other and just keep doing that and keep doing that. I tried to find adrenaline through the crowd to sort of get that pump to get me through. There was around 1 kilometre to go. It was just a flood of emotions because I knew I had it.
I'll see you soon. Bye. Yes!
Completing the marathon majors, it was going to happen.
How's it going? Yeah. That's it!
I had this image in my mind that when I crossed the finishing line, I would collapse and be a blithering mess. But it wasn't like that. It was just overwhelming sense of relief.
Give me a hug, mate.
Completing a journey, if I can do it, is a sign that I'm managing my disease well.
I could not have done this without you.
That's always the number one thing for me.
Well, this is so deserved. You're a hero, buddy. You are a hero. Absolute hero.
Thanks, mate.
That's a hero.
Well done, my friend. Well done. I hope that you have lots more physical activity in front of you.
I won't be slowing down.
Very proud of you. Can we get you one?
Thank you.
I couldn't do any of these races without my wife, Leanne. She's amazing. She's sacrificed everything that she wants to do. It's love. It's what you do. We do the same things for each other. That's what it's all about.